Hi guys, it's Angel from AngelSkyeTV. Today's your weekly medicine tarot reading for the week of November 3rd. So today's a full moon in Gemini. And funny, I didn't actually realize that until today. So this completely explains my entire week, which was an emotional roller coaster leading up to this full moon. Like the worst emotional roller coaster I've ever been on in a really long time. Up, down, sideways, backwards, you name it, I was feeling it. And I know that all of you were as well. I'm actually worried and concerned about a lot of people because I'm usually quite balanced and, still meditating, doing everything that I can to cope with these high-level emotions, extremes. Think Gemini, bipolar, extreme. So naturally when you're leading into the full moon, this feels like super intense and like you want to like just lose it. Okay, so lock yourself up. That's my recommendation for this super moon. I'm not sure why it's a super moon, but I saw that somewhere on Facebook. Anyways, tough moon for many people. I don't know how many people I talk to that are just like, what is going on? Angel, tell me what's happening. Like, why do I feel like a basket case? And I thought it was the Mercury retrograde, honestly. I was like, some people get, a little bit out of it around Mercury retrograde, but it's because both things are happening. So Mercury retrograde on December 2nd, on December 3rd is the Gemini full moon. So that also means that Sagittarius is in the sun, which, brings a lot of illumination to things that you're looking into, knowledge-seeking things. But it's hard and difficult for some people as well to have that bright, illuminary sun in a place of knowledge-seeking energy. So, tough moon, guys, and then I believe there's something happening around the 21st of December. Saturn is entering into Capricorn. This is a good placement for those people that already have like a strong Capricorn influence. But also it's a good get shit done kind of energy. So, whether you like it or not, you might start to find yourself organizing and looking through things and getting things in order. Rather than just relaxing and, enjoying your life, especially around the holidays, you might want to do that. So just try to balance, go with the flow. That's all you can really do these days with these intense astrological, that have always been there, by the way, but for some reason it just seems like, I don't know if it's because I pay more attention to the stars, but honestly, like this week that just passed, I wasn't even aware that it was a Gemini moon and I knew something was up. So finally, my friend from Alberta texted me, and she's like, lock yourself up, Angel. It's a Gemini moon today. And I'm like, oh! Now it all makes sense. So this week, let's tune into the guides. We'll surround ourselves with love and light in all directions of time and space. We'll ask that the higher beings will lead this reading to bring clarity and illumination for this week, the week of December 3rd. This puppy, I'm telling you. She just had surgery yesterday. I just got her fixed. And she's still just as hyper as ever. So, I'm happy she's happy. Yesterday she was a little bit out of it, but she's back to her old self again. Alright, so let's focus. Another thing about the Gemini moon, hard to focus. So yeah, let's get the guides, bring some clarity. We want to know what's for the week ahead, December 3rd. Alright, alright. Okay, beginning of the week. You're a little distracted, as I am at the moment, and you're failing to see the magical opportunities that are around you. You're taking something for granted. So for the moms that are watching, this happens to be your children. You're taking your children for granted, and I hate to like mom shame you or anything like that. But the guides are asking you to pay a little bit more attention to your youngest child, because that child does need a little bit more support. Remember, they're also going through these astrological changes as well, or the Gemini moon, and without looking at all of your kids' charts, I can tell you that kids are a lot more sensitive to these energies, and especially if, you're acting crazy and there's no real rhyme or reason why, it can leave them feeling insecure and just feeling almost abandoned is the word that the guides are saying. So they're talking about, out of your discontentment with your life, or because you're discontent with your life, your children are paying the price for that. That it really is your responsibility and your job to make yourself happy. And that doesn't mean the person that you're with needs to change. It means that you need to find a way to dig deep and make yourself happy every single day, not just like once in a while. You need to figure it out. They're saying, because it is affecting your children. Again, this is not to make you feel guilty. This is just to prompt you to really see that you affect other beings, you affect other people, you affect the lives of people, and especially the people you love the most. So to sometimes putting that in that light helps you to move towards what you want to move towards anyways, but you haven't made it a priority because you put everyone else first. Well, this is a way to look at putting other people first, is essentially putting yourself first. Middle of the week, the guides are talking about trusting that there's a reason why everything happens, and try to remove yourself from the negativity and the drama of other people around you. This is really challenging, especially when everyone is dramatic right now because of all the moons and everything going on. But, it's really imperative that you surround yourself with people that are positive thinkers, because then you're going to think more positively too. Same goes, if you're going to hang out with people that are negative Nancy's all the time, you yourself will also be negative. It's just the way that it is. You are the company you keep. So if you want to stop focusing on the things that bother you or the things that worry you, strategically place people in your life that are always optimistic. And I know that can be annoying sometimes, those people, right? They're always happy. They're always, oh, look at the bright side, blah, blah. But, right now, at this time of year, this astrological time, they're saying, it's important to be around some positive people. So look some people up. It's a busy time of year, but I know there's definitely people out there that are, would love to hear from you. Go for a coffee, talk about things that you're both interested in. Whatever it takes to just get away from the same old routine of being around the same old people with the same old complaints, talking about the same old thing, never evolving and changing. Because sometimes when you do go outside of your circle and expand it to some other people, you bring back to your circle more positive things. So that helps your group evolve as well. So I'm not saying abandon your people. I'm just saying take some breaks from them, so that you can kind of get a higher footing on your life, on who you are, on what you want. The last card this week. I'm showing a little bit of conflict heading into the weekend, some arguments potentially, and one person in particular that's watching, your partner might want to just give up on you, and it might be easy for you to say, yeah, ouch, don't bite me. It might be easier, for you to just say, yeah, sure, you want to give up, I'm not going to fight for this, I'm done, doing all the work in this relationship. But they're actually saying to fight for the fruits of your labor. And again, I see 3 little kids here. So there's children involved in this relationship as well. So they're just saying, despite the rejection and the hurt that's going to be caused from this partner that wants to just leave, they are saying to fight for the fruits of your labor. This person's not thinking clearly. They're also influenced by the energies and in the moon and what's happening. So the other thing, there's a couple of you watching that are environmentalists, and they're saying definitely take that to the next level. I know that you recycle and you do pay attention to your ecological footprint, but they're saying to take it to the next level, do some activism work, maybe start a foundation, something like that. Just taking it to the next level because you don't feel like you're doing enough for the environment and enough to protect the earth, and that is one of the reasons you came here. So for those of you that are watching that resonates with, definitely pick up a cause, maybe donate some money to a charity of choice. Locally in Halifax, Ecology Action Center is a great environmental organization that I donate to. And there's plenty of them. Just do your research, make sure that, you know, whoever you choose to donate your money or time to, they're ethical. They're actually putting that money to good use. They're not just pocketing it for their CEO or whatever, because this does happen. I've worked in nonprofit. I see what happens behind the scenes. So just make sure that, you know, you are choosing a reputable organization that you know will actually do the work that you want done. That's it for this week. Hold on, guys. I hope that the energy of this full moon passes gently and easily, that you have a wonderful week, that you're surrounded by love. And remember that you are actually surrounded by love all the time. If you tap into that, everything else just dissolves in the background. Don't make the background love, make it the foreground. So you have a good day and talk to you soon.